22 games for 2022. PlayStation decided to showcase some games coming in 2022 in a really cool way, and I thought we'd go over it. So there are upcoming PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 games. They're cross-gen to look forward to in 2022. And of course, the first is the big one. It's coming out early February. That would be Horizon Forbidden West. It looks to be a really incredible sequel to a really incredible first new IP. That's why I like PlayStation. They're creating and they're pushing, and it's very difficult to create a new IP. And this one resonated with fans enough to warrant a sequel. Looking forward to this one. So the second, third, and fourth game to look forward to in 2022 are Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection. This is two really great games, both exclusive to the PlayStation 4 console, and it's getting the upgraded treatment. Elden Ring is a third-party game. It will come to Xbox as well, and it's the Souls-like experience. If you like those kind of games, I do not, but if you like those kind of games, a lot of people are excited for that one. And Dying Light 2 Stay Human Edition is coming out. Another third-party game will appear on Xbox as well. And they're highlighting games that are both exclusive and not exclusive for the PlayStation console. Dying Light is one I'm excited for, and looking forward to that one. Of course, the number 5 game is God of War Ragnarok, another exclusive title to the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 cross-gen, but I don't think it's going to matter. When you look at Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok, this is their top-end developers working extremely hard, and their cross-gen stuff looks like current-gen stuff. To be honest, a lot of people are excited about this one. Horizon Forbidden West and this game are going to push PlayStation 4s and 5s if PlayStation 5s can get out there on store shelves. And of course, 6, 7, and 8 are Gran Turismo 7, Gotham Knights, and Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Now, Gotham Knights and Stranger of Fantasies Final Fantasy are both third-party games, but Gran Turismo 7 is another exclusive title. So far, we've got Horizon, God of War, and Gran Turismo all coming in 2022. A big game here. Gran Turismo 7 is a simulation racer, but it promises to return to the single-player experience that people were missing with the last Gran Turismo game. And of course, Gotham Knights. I'm not sure about this one. Now, they say they're single-player, but it's geared towards a multiplayer co-op experience. I'm always cautious when they say that, because it almost always doesn't give me the type of experience I want as a single-player gamer, especially in this world with these characters. And of course, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin is a new take on Final Fantasy, a little bit more action-oriented. I played the demo, and I have to say, it didn't leave me very excited to play this new Final Fantasy game. But again, those two, Gotham Knights and Stranger of Paradise, are coming to Xbox. Gran Turismo, another big exclusive. Number 9, Ghostwire Tokyo, a Microsoft-owned studio supplying another exclusive game for Sony in 2022. I did not like Deathloop, and I'm hoping that I'm going to like Ghostwire Tokyo. It seems to be similar to Deathloop, first person, exploring a sort of closed-in environment using different powers, but I like the mythological and almost horror take of Ghostwire Tokyo compared to Deathloop, and I'm cautiously optimistic about this one, hoping that it's very good. Now, I'm not going to wait for Deathloop or Ghostwire Tokyo to come to Xbox. I played Deathloop. I'm going to play this one on the PlayStation 5 and see how it is. But again, it's another exclusive for 2022 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Number 10, 11, and 12. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Extraction, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, not excited at all about that one. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Extraction coming to Game Pass, so third-party game also coming to Game Pass, and Suicide Squad looks like the Sunset Overdrive game sequel that we've all wanted with a DC sort of tie-in. I'm excited about this one. I'm not really into these characters or these worlds, but I thought the gameplay looked absolutely incredible, so I can't wait for that one. Number 13 is Stray. I know, another exclusive title, smaller title, indie title, but I think it looks very interesting. Stray Cat. It's very stylized, and I like that. I like the idea of this really stylized world and exploring, solving puzzles, and it has an interest. It's interesting to me in a way that I don't think a lot of those smaller titles have been in a while, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, there's not much known about the gameplay or what you're even doing in this world, but the fact that you're playing as a cat, I could imagine a lot of puzzles, a lot of traversal that tie into that, and it just looks interesting. It's a nice little game to take a break between those really big major AAA games. I'm not saying that this game won't be as good as those games, AAA, AA. If it's great, it's great. And I think it's an interesting exclusive. It sort of rounds out the AAA space for Sony in 2022. Number 14, 15, and 16 are Oli Oli World, Salt and Sacrifice, and Little Devil Inside. No idea what Oli Oli World is. Salt and Sacrifice promises to be a sort of dungeon crawler or Metroidvania style game where you explore. It's a sequel to a game that a lot of people liked. And Little Devil Inside is something that people have been talking about for a while. I believe it is a PlayStation exclusive. Again, smaller title like Stray, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't have really cool gameplay elements to it and a nice gameplay hook. Looking forward to that as well. So you've got another exclusive in Little Devil Inside right there, Stray. A lot of exclusives so far, a lot of third-party games as well. One in Game Pass, a big one that people are excited for, number 17, is Sifu. Now, I have to admit, I am not excited about this game. I don't know what it is. I know a lot of people jump up and down when they see this. It's just not grabbing me. I'm not into beat-em-ups, and I think beyond just the premise, which sounds really cool, every time you die you age, and the gameplay evolves to meet that. Other than that, I'm just not into beat 'em ups and going from left to right or forward to backwards or forwards in a game. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll give it a try. But again, another exclusive for PlayStation in 2022. But it does seem like a lot of people are excited to play this game. And who knows, it might be great. 18, 19, and 20, Oxenfree 2, Chia, and Babylon's Fall. Oxenfree 2 is a sequel to a game that's absolutely incredible, Oxenfree, another third-party game. I don't know how to pronounce Tchai or Tchia, and Babylon's Fall looks like a game that's going to be really good. But again, third-party games here, but we do have a lot of exclusive games and some exclusive indie games, and they're rounding it out with a lot of third-party games. But it's interesting to remember, one of those big games, Rainbow Six, is in Game Pass. If Microsoft can manage to get a few more of these titles that are third-party in Game Pass, it would help them going into 2022. 21 and 22, Forspoken and Lord of the Rings Gollum. Forspoken is a 2-year exclusive on the PlayStation 5. I don't know if it's coming to the PlayStation 4 or not, but I think it looks very interesting. Let me know what you think about these games. Again, Lord of the Rings Gollum, it's not an exclusive third-party game, but they had quite a few exclusives in that list out of that 22. Quite a few AAAs, quite a few indies that are exclusive, and again, some third parties. So all in all, a great lineup for Sony in 2022. Now, I'm not saying we know about delays yet, and I'm hoping that none of that happens, but I'm sure at least one of these games is going to be delayed, if not more. Let me know what you think about this list in the comments section below for 2022. Are you excited to play these games on your PlayStation? Thanks for watching. Think about subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button. It'll help me grow, and I'll see you in the next video.